Okay, after a very absurd episode last time, welcome back, you lovely degenerates, to the Somnium Files. What happened last time? Let's find out. Previously on the Somnium Files. That's right, number 89 escaped. Iris, we took her to meet a Yakuza mob boss who's her stan. Took her to the place she died, and we made jokes, and she seems a little rattled. Then we took her out to eat at Ota's place, and, talking about, multiple timelines, which is actually interesting here. We're about to talk about 100 million balls!
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
100 million balls.
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here.
Oh, good point.
If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born.
Yeah, there's a certain subset of timelines and universes that only exist because, the conditions for human life came into being so we can actually observe them.
And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are.
It's wild. Tell me
Imagine
about
a
the
box
balls.
full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the 1?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the 1.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
There's one of them where, humans came into
Then
existence.
it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle.
Yes. Somewhere, Akane is,
I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
familiar.
Well, yeah, the former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
Curious.
There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings.
Bernstein Bears.
Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
You fools, I thought you fools was actually a
Or
12-seater.
that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It
Pikachu.
wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the
Wait, it
design
is?
didn't change.
Oh.
Design didn't change. No, what happened to Fat Pikachu from
Lines
Gen
from
1?
Movies, company logos, historical events, and little things.
Like the cornucopia from the Fruit of the Loom
The
logo.
Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
We collectively misremember things?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
Hmm. I mean, in that vein, wouldn't deja vu also fall into that same boat? Iris is sitting. Oh, hey, more stuff.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke. And Suzuki is laughing his butt off.
All right.
And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What a joke.
What?
It's so funny, Mark.
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
I'm sorry?
The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do.
How'd we get into this conversation?
Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened.
Alright, big Van Vader over here, goddamn.
So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know?
Yeah.
But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home.
Right.
The story only gets weirder from here.
Oh, really?
The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there.
He never existed.
He's confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class.
Dang it, A, you shifted.
He says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
Gosh dang shifters.
That's what I think.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
I mean, if I saw my friend's eyeballs fall out of his sockets, I would be traumatized enough to jump as well.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
That's like one of the legendary professional wrestling moments. Is Big Van Vader in a match in Japan, like hits the ropes awkwardly and his eye literally dislocated. And he just fucking shoves it back in, keeps wrestling, finishes the match.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are
Completely
usually
fine.
no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
Summarize for me.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Oh shoot. Did I miss...
Done!
I missed the rest of those conversations. Okay, so this actually advances the scene here. So, the spatial temporal man.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before.
In back rooms.
Most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man.
Otherwise known as Spider's George.
He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
That's ominous.
I'd like to meet him someday.
What about others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff.
Alright.
But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Convergence.
Yeah, maybe.
What's the two sisters?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room.
Okay, B.
And her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her.
Sister's gone.
She was really gonna let her sister have it, but she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen.
Called it.
She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says,
We've been out all night.
what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course.
Shifted to a slightly adjacent timeline.
She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
Oh?
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah, what B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
Uchikoshi clearly going through the old brainstorming notebook and
There's more, too.
throwing out fun little ideas, which might be fun to elaborate on.
Like this town where everyone is Japanese. But they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
Oh no, you turned on the dub.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Summarize for me.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Tessa is...
I've
that's
seen
why...
this.
Oh, I know about conspiracy if you want...
Maybe next time.
Next time.
Where's the...
Time for omelet rice.
Done!
Ota brought the dish over. Let's see it. Show me the goods, Ota. Looks pretty good, actually. He laid out an omelet rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
Picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. You good? You good?
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped.
You looked pretty scared there
Let's eat.
for a moment. Let's try that again. Iris and I ate the omelet rice in near silence. There was no conversation. Something's going on here. It's the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. Before long,
Thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
It's respectable. Not bad. I paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
She hasn't stood up yet.
Thank you! Come back soon!
Oh, I am standing. Marble? Where are we going? This was our last stop. Thinking time! Oh!
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Mama!
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
Mama, please!
Huh?
Hmm?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Not gonna
Anyway,
dignify that
remember
with
what
an
we talked
answer.
about?
She's like my sister.
There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight.
Mmm.
Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
Alright, let's see where this is
How
going.
are you talking on your phone without earphones?
I was too lazy to explain it properly, so I came up with a
I
lie.
have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
Another call came in. Boss?
Date, it's the boss.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yo, boss.
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation. Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
Aha. I see.
Hmm. Okay, mood.
What was that about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Dante.
She's really feeling it.
Do you realize how screwed I am?
She's really feeling it. She put herself on the line to get him in there to be interrogated, and now he's fucking gone.
Find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
I told her I was going to Marble with Iris, and about who I was expecting to see there.
Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
Iris? No, what?
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
Hmm?
Well, whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan.
I sure hope we do.
Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
Boss is really getting antsy, understandably. We need to start producing some sort of result here. Or else who knows what's gonna happen here.
So this is Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah,
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Alright. Who we got? Oh! That's concerning. That is really concerning! Hello.
Whoa!
What?
Dante!
Fucking got him.
Dante!
What? The fuck?
Stay right there.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, you still there?
Damn.
Okay.
Who are they?
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but
If I grab Iris and try to run, we'll be shot full of holes. The alleys between the buildings are blocked off. We can't go that way. Which means...
shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
Minigame?
I've only got a single revolver.
Laundry hanger. Portable magazine vending machine. CO2 fire extinguisher. Alright. Oh. Analysis. What? Discombobulate. Oh.
Date, I have a plan. I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
What's the plan?
You see that hanger over there?
Alright.
Shoot the bottom of the hanger with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I have control over this. How do I shoot? Control. Oh no! Why? They did not buy it.
Look at that. Like a gift from heaven.
Okay, they have Metal Gear Guard AI. Excellent. Well done.
Are they stupid?
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
I speed ran Metal Gear Solid with the PS1.
Focus.
Alright, what's next? What are we zooming in on?
Now, the burst shot.
First shot?
Shoot the pornomag vending machine.
Or if it starts spewing out...
Automac?
If we start spewing out porn,
I
I'm
said
going
no
to die.
questions.
Alright. Yes,
Hurry.
ma'am.
Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
Alright, the burst. How do we burst? Burst. Loaded. The soil charge tried and used against you has been decided. Oh my god! Charging. I don't know what's happening, but I'm... Alright. Alright, that works too. One of the gods. Please crouch and do the butt wiggle.
This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this before.
Please crouch and do the Metal Gear butt wiggle. If you do that, I'm dead. On sight. Right here.
Yeah, they must be
right now.
You are too.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
What? Alright. What are we doing?
Hello?
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
What? What? Iva, why are you mimicking my voice?
What?
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up. Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded
All right.
with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air.
What?
Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time. Now let's go!
Oh my god. Alright. Are you still here, Iris? Go, Iva! Go, Iva! All your shot! Look at her go! Make little pipkin noises.
Ready? Here I go.
Whoa! Yeet! Oh my god. Oh my god! Muscles go lower. Wow! Oh! What is happening here, Mama? No! Mama, no! Look out!
All according to my calculations.
My god. What has happened? What just happened? All right. That was something else.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
I checked her phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
It's getting late, but Sunfish Pocket should be safe. I'm sure the mermaids are taking good care of her. anything, she'd be in more danger with us.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
Date, what the fuck just happened? I don't know either, Iris. I don't know either. Adorbit, a stuffed rabbit. Gave it to Mizuki on her birthday. Okay, we need a moment to unwind here. After all of that... Jesus Christ. Here's where Mizuki was cranking out some serious reps. Alright.
Iris, those guys who tried to kidnap you, do you have any idea who they were?
After a long silence, Iris spoke.
There's a reason I asked you to go on a date so many times. I wanted you to protect me. I wanted a bodyguard. But I thought that if I told you the truth, you wouldn't believe me.
Okay, that's honestly a relief.
That's why I didn't tell you. But now, I'll come clean. My life is being threatened by a secret society. They're called the Naiz Laws. A group under the control of the Whatsit system. Their ultimate goal is to complete X00639. I discovered them and what they were up to, and now...
I mean, we have seen... dead Iris. So there's some validity to this.
Please help me!
And she seems genuinely
They're
scared.
going to kill me!
And there was a very real kidnapping attempt, so...
Wait.
We got a lot to catch up on here, but the very real attempt to kidnap you happened, and a very real death happened.
Slow down.
So there's some validity to what is going on here.
It's spelled Naixatloz. Sometimes they just call themselves the Naiz. They're deeply connected to the Whatsit system. Their organization is everywhere. International politics, business leaders, all operating in secret.
Alright, what is this?
In geosynchronous orbit around the equator, longitude 100 degrees east. There's a satellite. It's about 150 feet long. Quite big for a satellite.
True. Most satellites are between 5 and 10 feet long. The International Space Station is roughly 330 feet long, so this satellite she is describing is about half as big.
It's always in the same place, and there's no doubt that it's man-made. But by who? And when it was launched, no one knows.
Also true. The first to discover this satellite was a space advocacy group in Japan. It was on the news for a short while. No one could identify it precisely.
Most people thought it was some secret US military satellite and that was it. But that's not the truth. X00639 is a super-powered radio transmitter.
Alright.
Radio.
Transmitter?
But it's not complete. It's still being built. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what Whatsit wants them to do. Well, you know about the Whatsit system, right?
It's the core of artificial intelligence.
Alright.
Do you know where it came from?
It was developed by the American tech conglomerate Elgorg.
Yeah, I remember
But
them.
no specifics have been revealed.
Elgorg.
Basically,
Founded by Spiders George.
The Whatsit system artificial intelligence is from outer space. It was transmitted to Earth in binary, as radio waves. They were caught by the space dev team at Elgorg. And when they decoded it, they found that it was a truly incredible source code. That's the code they used to create the Whatsit system.
Alright.
Is this true, Iba?
It is patently ridiculous.
Okay, thank you, Iba. Summarize for me. It was a very real kidnapping attempt and murder has happened here. There may be something that Iris actually did stumble upon, but this is... what the fuck? Whatsit system AI was built by decoding radio waves sent from outer space. A secret society called the Naiz knows the secret of the Whatsit system and obeys its will. The ultimate goal is to complete the radio transmitter satellite X00639. Alright. Why did the members follow Whatsit?
Naiz and Whatsit have a mutually beneficial relationship.
Alright.
Whatsit can control stock prices. Naiz benefits from that.
Alright.
In return, Naiz helps Whatjit's ultimate goal. That's why Naiz is in militaries and corporations all over the world, to help build X00639.
Militaries and corporations. Why is Whatsit building this?
I managed to learn that too.
How?
They're building X00639 so they can transmit their own data to a planet far away.
Huh?
If they contact a sentient species, then the process will repeat itself again. That species will decode the signal, create an AI, then builds a radio transmitter.
And we end up with what? A world of mutually beneficial AIs ruling over worlds? You like propagating... If I think of this in terms of a galactic scale, if this is legit, it is an artificial intelligence that propagates by transmitting its own source code to developing worlds, who then capture it, decode it, and use it to develop itself, who then spreads itself across to the next civilization. And the next planet down the line, so to speak. This is, in a science fiction sense, I can see where this would be coming from. I get it.
Because they're an AI, they can create copies of themselves for transmission.
They're propagating themselves throughout the universe and taking over worlds.
Doing this over and over means that Whatsit will eventually spread across the universe.
And after that?
After that,
Yeah. After they're spread all over space, what do they do next?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, why do humans have children? It's the same thing. Whatsit is alive. They want to spread across the universe. That's their destiny.
Is it alive, or is it just a... It's clearly has some intelligence in and of itself, but it's also alive in the sense that a virus is alive, or a parasite is alive. It's, spreading. Propagating. Like a disease.
Let's say that one day Whatsit shows up on your computer screen. Hi guys, nice to meet you. Want to help us out? Do you really think humans would help? Most people would probably think their PC has a virus or something.
Well, unless it has a sexy anime girl avatar.
Or they'd panic and try to remove them. I don't know what would happen. I'm sure Whatsit made their own predictions. And they thought it was best to control certain parts of humanity from behind the scenes. But they needed some kind of direct influence. They can't build a satellite by themselves, right?
Funny how we went through the most patently absurd action segment, Metal Gear-esque, and now we're just sort of getting the Patriots.
That's why they created Naiz laws.
Summarize for me, please.
All right, I get it.
I hate that I'm actually starting to buy into the possibility.
You do?
Not really, but she doesn't need to know that.
Hmm.
But listening to your explanation, Naiz doesn't sound like a bad organization.
No, that's not true. Think of how much money and resources are going to Naiz. Think of how many people are suffering in poverty. And all the wars happening across the planet. And human trafficking and slavery. Naiz has the power and resources to put an end to all of that. But they don't. They only care about themselves. And they'll do anything to protect their own interests. They'll kill if they have to. Which is why I'm being targeted. Because I found out their secret.
I'm just imagining Date bringing all this to Boss. Boss just standing there, mouth slightly agape, staring him down for a few minutes, then finally just... Date, what about the fucking escaped prisoner? What about him? Huh?
Well...
To Date's credit, at least we did have a very legitimate derailment.
I can't say yet. But it's true. Believe me.
Why can't you say?
Naiz is dangerous. You have to understand, Date.
Why can't you say?
You saw my dead body.
That is true.
Do you think that you were killed by Naiz in the parallel world?
Yes, I think so. You're the only person I can trust.
Did you... Are you going to tell us what happened at 2 a.m.
Please. Don't leave me.
during your live stream?
You have to protect me.
Don't worry, I have no intention of not protecting you. I just have... many thoughts. Iris' story is, well, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't believe a word of it. But it is true that she was almost kidnapped by some mysterious group. Some mysterious group of Metal Gear thugs. And it's true that I saw her dead body in the cold storage warehouse. If that happened in a parallel world...
Date, you can't tell me that you actually believe this.
Aiba, you use the Whatsit system too, right?
So what if I do? Do you suspect me, Date? Do you think I'm an agent of Naiz?
Uh-oh.
Fine. This can be solved easily. Why not look into her mind? Then you will discover if her story is true or not.
Sync?
A sync, of course.
Iris looks serious. This is... quite a lot to take in. We're just going right in here? We're just... alright. We're just going right into it. With Iris in the passenger seat, I headed back to Abyss. But really, I didn't want to take her there, because Boss would be waiting.
The men who attacked us at Golden Yokocho were waiting for us. That means they knew we were coming. Why would that be?
Someone tipped them off.
Well, who could have?
Someone who knew we were going to Marble.
That's right.
No, it couldn't be.
Boss.
Huh.
Impossible.
Iba, can you contact Pewter? I want to ask him something.
Understood.
That is a development I was not expecting.
Oh, Date. Do you need something?
Oh, right. You can interact here. Can we hang up? Hey, it's Pewter. Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm out drinking in Shinjuku. I was actually thinking of heading over to Golden Yokocho, but I
Golden
heard something
Yokocho?
about a shootout, so the cops have it sealed off. Maybe a shootout between gangs or something? The world has become a dangerous place.
Why were you heading to Golden Yokocho? About Boss.
Pewter, where's Boss right now?
Not sure. I don't think she's at Abyss anymore. Maybe she went home?
Pewter, I need to know something. Does a sync machine exist outside of Abyss?
If it does, I won't have to go to Abyss. I can just go there and sync with Iris. Thought Pewter might know, but...
There's only one sync machine in the entire world, and it's with us at Abyss. For now, anyway.
For now?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
6 years ago again.
Stolen?
Yes. It was being transported when it was attacked and then stolen by an armed group of men.
There's a lot of recurring themes going on involving 6 years
The
ago.
culprit is still on the loose. The device was never recovered either.
A whole friggin' lot happened 6 years ago.
Iba, were you aware of this?
No. This is new information. I was not even aware there was a prototype.
Summarize for me.
So, neither you or Boss are at Abyss right now?
Unauthorized sync.
No.
Good. I can take Iris there without a problem.
Thanks, Pewter. See you later.
Sure thing.
What the fuck are we gonna do?
Date, where are we going?
Inside your dreams.
What?
I'm gonna sync with you. To determine if what you were telling me is true. And if it is true, I'll fulfill your wish.
My wish?
You don't remember? To become your bodyguard. Is that all right?
Yes, of course!
Well, shit. All right. Just like Pewter said, Boss wasn't there. Iba knew exactly how to use the device. I followed her directions at the control console and prepared the machine quickly.
Date, this time, I will be remotely operating the sync.
Roger that.
Are you ready?
Yes.
The time limit is 6 minutes, as always.
I know.
Alright, let us begin.
Let's see what your inner world looks like, Iris. This looks very video gamey. Oh my god, we're in
What is this
Minecraft. Are you gonna get Minecraft, Iba? We're gonna get Minecraft, Iba. oh my.
Difficult to move like this.
Ha.
Why do you look like that?
Ha. Ha. Oh, that's better.
I went with a simpler look today. I figured this world couldn't handle my full resolution.
We are in.
Guess that's fine then. You can quit if you want, you know.
Never! I will never give up!
You don't have to take it that far.
In any case, it seems that we've finally arrived.
Is this world made of jelly cubes?
This is Shovel Forge.
Shovel Forge? I don't see any shovels or forges.
Iris said that she was focused on streaming this game lately.
What's that got to do with forges?
Forget about the forges and listen. This Somnium is the world of Shovel Forge.
I can't believe we're going into Minecraft
A
now.
game in which you make and move cubes to create structures on a
Oh
map.
my god.
I'm not playing this game.
On the contrary, you already are.
Oh, come on, I don't want to play.
Accept the reality, Date. You have no choice.
Good evening, good morning, and hello! It's Tessa, also known as Aset, you bet!
Oh my god, we're being live
I'm
streamed.
gonna be playing Shovel Forge today. Let's dive right in!
Iris's Let's Play has begun.
Oh my god.
Help me, Date! You have to help me! It's Naiz, they're coming! Find me, Date! Oh, a pickaxe! Lucky!
What was that all about?
It appears that this Somnium will not be easy like the other ones.
I didn't think the other ones were all that easy.
Are you ready? Let us begin.
Somnium scan!
Somnium scan. Activate.
I need more Somnium blocks to actually craft through your Somnium scan. Ooh, chow. Kerchow. Three. 4. We have Darkness World Iris. Release Iris. Iris has been captured. Free her and support her. Dig! What's our mission prompting? Oh my god. What is this music? What is happening right now? Sink it in the vein! Subject Iris Sagan. I'm just gonna vibe with this music for a bit here, as I try to process what in the hell just happened here. So yeah, we've gotta really track him down. How does Renju know him? And why did Renju go on the lam to help him? Amame. Javi's breeding triple ward sea devils. Likes Ratatat, Bang Bang, and Slappy Slow Boy. As the not gonna touch that. So that's the only update we have in there is Renju. Weirdly. Exciting, voltaic, and versatile handgun. Date's weapon. Has very many types of ammo. It's just the delicate situation. I better not write my opinion here. Didn't that? I feel like that came with a discussion with Iris before. No, emoing. Elgorg. Yes, an enormous multinational corporation headquartered in California, specializes in internet-related services such as online advertisement, technology, search engines, cloud computing, software, and even hardware. For the past 10 years, they've also been developing spacefaring technology and rockets. God, I hope this is the SpaceX allegory. Because if so, it makes perfect sense how they wound up dabbling in forbidden technology and being taken over by our AI. Research Institute of Police Science in Chiba. Oh, is this the group that was dealing with the prototype sync machine? Munashir Island. Kuri Islands. The blood-brain barrier. Ah, yeah, we were... From last episode, we were discussing sinking. So we have nanomachines slipping through this barrier to carry information between brains. Share consciousness. Conflict. Disagreement, contradiction, or clash. Computer terms, multiple tasks competing for the same file or memory area can cause conflict, which could result in system failure. Game dev? Game dev or any sort of good old git commits. Shoot! Yes, thank you. Space Advocacy Group. I couldn't use the exact name because it might have made people in Japan upset. This group discovered X000639. Was that actually brought up? Shikotan. I don't remember when that came up. Best friends forever! An old segment might be completely dead by the time this game comes up. I'm gonna keep it in there anyway, thanks! Geostationary satellite. Means in a fixed position when seen from the ground. That's what this X0036 is. Places that only the cool kids like Iris use. A signifier of an in-group. Don't misuse or misspeak it. Yeah, I'm gonna blow these boys. Everyone stares at Mizuki. Yeah. Be very careful with how you say that, Mizuki. It could mean something completely different. Fish. Lots of islands. Ah, there we go. The anthropic principle. Bring this back up again. Concept that observations in the universe must be compatible with life capable of observing it. Imagine, for example, the surface of a table. On this table is a hole with a complicated shape. Countless objects are dropped into the hole, but unless they match perfectly, the object will not pass through. A flashback to that TikTok of the good old, it's the square shape. Where are we going here? We're putting you in the square hole, yeah. Okay, here's the circle shape. You know where that, goes. That's right, in the square hole. We have the, moon shape. Where's that go? Obviously, it goes in the square hole. Now imagine that myriad objects were dropped toward the hole for an infinite period of time. Eventually, one object will fit perfectly in the hole. It kind of breaks this metaphor, but let's call this object X. If X could think, it would observe that to pass perfectly through the hole the way it did. The hole had to be exactly the same shape. It might even think that it could only and must be that exact shape. That is the anthropic principle. We only observe a small subset of possible universes. We're only capable of observing a small subset of possible universes where the subset of possible universes where the conditions were just precisely right for us to come into being. Fugu eggs. Yep, very, very toxic. Be very careful with how you prepare them. Jung? Carl Gustav Jung! Most famous for his collective unconscious theory, which claims that certain images and ideas are shared by all mankind, which could explain phenomena like the Mandela effect. I did particularly like the metaphor that when you're asleep, your roots spread. It's entirely possible that your roots intermingle. You could easily wind up finding your way up into a different stalk. The stalks of bamboo are multiple universes. Collective unconscious links them together somewhat. That's the roots. Okay, doesn't we have to cover here? Okay, very good. Let's see where we're at in the flowchart here. You are here. It feels like a very distinct path here. There's the only real branch we had was in the Mizuki sink. We can take a different path. I mean, we'll see what happens here, sinking into Iris's Somnium, but all right, I have been stalling here just a little bit. Figured it was a good time to go through that. Catch up on our notes and the like. Because, yep, when we return, we're gonna play some Minecraft. Until then.